So today we're trying this deck, which is a MajickShadow Handbuff warrior. That is that is an idea that came out from one of my Twitch followers and another streamer. So as far as this, make sure to check them out too. As it is right now, I saw the deck perform and I was thinking about the meme deck might actually see a potential, and I wanted to try it in High Legend because other people who actually try to enjoy Hearthstone like me to try other interesting decks and interesting archetypes. Yeah, usually not as high as I on the ladder. So as far as it is, I'm in the mood to actually try things out. The idea of this specific deck is pretty much simple. You try to actually, buff the line cook, discount it costs with a reverse spot, for example, plus buff it with +4/+4, and trade it back into your deck. As soon as you draw it back, when you have a lot of draw cards by itself, Slam, Quality Assurance, Encore, Brochure, all the good stuff. You trade it back into the deck, you draw it again, and it creates a copy of it. So it's pretty much like an infinite value like this, but all you need is kind of like a card in your deck, like to have this infinite value to move and multiply it. And that is exactly why a floppy Hydra is in the decks, because it gets the board. As soon as it dies, it shuffles back into your deck, so you have this one card, right? And in such a case, if you just drew the last line cook and you shuffled it back into your deck, you have two line cooks because they're copied, and you can trade it back cycle yet again over and over. You fill out your whole hand to the full, and you still have like two cards in your deck, obviously staying there, right? So you play out a discounted version of the deck of the card, fill out your whole hand, and for the next turn you're kind of like Gucci, and you obviously draw a floppy Hydra in the process, and you play it out, and you have like 2 turns to actually kill it off. Imagine it's like being a really huge minion, and all of those talents are out there on a board will be actually huge too. But usually if the opponent somehow finds a way to actually clear, for example, you're playing against a warrior and they just like top deck something like, I don't know, not Arena, but like even Arena, whatever, you're still having like this shenanigan to actually refill your hand after and put on some huge minions on the board. But Arena is probably like the most counter for this deck. But overall, if they have like a huge board clears, like even a Brawl or it's a huge Sanitize or something like this, your board is empty, you just refill everything out, you put the whole board on with like 10/10 stats on taunt minion as is for now, plus like your whole hand is in a 10 taunts minions too. All of them cost 0 potentially, like all of these cards obviously, so you can easily do all of that. Fill out the board, fill out the hand, and next and repeat, right? So that is overall like the idea of this infinite value out with the hand buff shenanigan out there. If everything turns out like working for you, it's really hard to lose. As I said, like the only counter is probably Arena, because at that point you will be able to to summon only kind of like a 10/10 taunt on board, like on average, right? In such a case, it might be a problem, because the 10/10 taunt can be actually removed and they can actually finally reach to your face. And if you got low at that point, if you're not like 60-70 HP, they might just do some damage to you and you might just die, so you have to be careful about that stuff. Overall, as far as I saw it performs, and as far as I saw how the ladder goes out right now, there are not a lot of Highlander decks. That is like a plus. Plus, these decks should do okay against kind of like a mage and stuff, because your taunt minions are pretty huge. They have to break through. They have to like deal with all of those stats on the board. And if you're if you're all into like pretty good there, if you got a ramp up, if you got all of that good stuff, you're pretty much healthy. You have a lot of board clear, so it helps you actually to sustain till like turn 8 if they don't really have like a goldfish. So as far as this, like at turn 8, you will be already like probably summoning something like around 6-8 towns, plus some cards that you have like in your hand will be played out. On average, things like this happen with this deck. I tried it out like a little bit just to understand the shenanigans and how it plays out. So yeah, I like the idea, I like the concept, I just wanted to try that in on Ranked on High Legend. Before we start, I want to thank all of you guys who liked, shared and commented under the videos. We are this close to 1,000 subscribers and that is huge. If you are not subscribed yet, and I know a lot of you aren't, please hit that follow button to help me reach this goal and finally get monetized on YouTube. And by the way, if you want to be a part of the next video and immortalize yourself on this channel, make sure to share all of your interesting deck ideas in the comments. And you know, if your deck is impressive, I will try the list on the next stream and will mention you as a genius who created it. But if you're not up to this challenge, that is why no one will remember your name. Let's get hyped! Okay, already against the mage. I'm kind of curious how it plays out, and we will see, I guess. Total Traveler is pretty important for us to actually draw those talents and start to buff them. Ham is too heavy. Safety Goggles is probably something that I'll leave, and just to throw away from my hand as soon as this pops out, and for us to actually draw with Stone Skin Armor. These are good early game cards against like a mage and all that good stuff, so as far as this, I'm pretty happy about what we have there. All we need is a couple of good draws so far. I don't really have buff cards here, so we just have to roll. Probably a floppy hider, maybe. Well, touch Solon is kind of fine. We have to like cycle through the deck though. More color artists, okay. There's a total one for us. Let's shuffle. Let's cycle, I mean. Seashell, okay. Gathers an hour. Have to empty our hand from minions as soon as we like draw the new talent in a reverse spot. We have to actually like use those. Okay, undercooked. Here's a reverse spot, but unfortunately for us, we don't really have a way to actually get rid of all of the minions, as it is for now. We kind of have to reduce some damage. Does this? We need to find some kind of board clears. This is fine actually. That's pretty cool. Let's do a taunt as it is for now. Still have to find specific kind of board clears. That is right now. He got pretty lucky with turn 4 Tsunami, obviously, because why not? Overall, that is kind of fine. But with such amount of damage coming right into our face each turn, it might just be like, you know, might just be a little worried there. So, swap your Hydra out. We probably need a discount. How much damage is it? 15. 15. Can do it next turn if you want. I kind of need a board clear, right? So as far as this right now, let's do a reverse spot, and let's do a safety goggles, and hope he doesn't have like more damage on turn 6, and just this. And we need something like Sanitize probably. Sanitize would be a perfect object because he will hit Fireplace for a lot. Really? And Sunset Valley, turn 6? Oh, not turn 6, turn 7, okay. Was worried there a little for a second though. What is there a little for a second though? Okay. So how do we survive this? We don't really have, you know, a cycle anymore. But we have to trade anyway and see what happens. Cobra sure, that's actually pretty bad. Probably need to buff a taunt here as far as I see it. As far as I see it, we need to buff this taunt. We need to gain some armor. Reduce the pressure by attacking this, because if we actually taunt like a Blade Storms, it might be, you know, kind of like a board clear for us a little. Breach early. Okay. How much damage is that? 16. Needs kind of like a little more. Scope Neophyte. Well, let's see what we topped it. Well, if we didn't use safety goggles. Okay, we kind of have like a way out. Okay, what is the second one? Okay, I'm thinking. Yeah, this goes here. Goes here. Goes out. This goes out. And we have to get lucky and draw another one. Didn't get lucky though, unfortunately. Okay. Well, if they have a Tsunami turn form, it's kind of hard. And we don't really draw any kind of board clears for us. It's kind of hard with 15 damage each turn into your face. But it's okay. Just learn the deck and see the shenanigans out there. Got a little luckier there, like with us drawing a couple of times the discounted version of the tone. I guess we could get another board, really. I could play the second one, but it didn't, like, it won't help us to win at that point, unfortunately. Plus we need like a ramp up and all that good stuff. Quality assurance, we can actually like draw. Can actually like draw those. Okay, let's do that. Might just like, you know, draw a Turtle and the first version of a cook. And feel good about it. Let's turn to your new heights. Okay, that's some good stuff by the way. What I see right there. Turn 3-4 mana, we do a Stone Skin. Probably draw some more. Okay, good stuff. Let's see if this matches same kind of fast, right? Because the previous one was like one coin into world color into a seashell into a tsunami. That was like, oof. That was a little harsh on us. A couple of stone skins. I don't really need that much. That much draw. But I guess we're doing it anyway. Here's a Turtle and a Ham. Okay, that's good. If it draws a guy from a Turtle, we're kind of happy about that stuff.
A limited time offer.
And a seashell. And yet another one, right? I drew a tsunami into a seashell. Really now. He says lol. He says lol. Even he didn't expect that one, I guess. We can draw 2 more. Do we need that? Well, I guess we have no choice. Good luck, he says. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Good luck, he says. Good luck, he says. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. We have a couple of Turtles for discounts. Obviously. Nice one. Well, we're facing like the same luck again. What is up? What is happening there? I'm not sure. There's a line cook that didn't copy. Pam is useless. Tartouan. Well, we kind of need an ally. For this to actually buff a line cook, right? Or this guy. Not a floppy Hydra, bro. Come on, what is happening there? Okay, this is a little better. Okay, let's do this. We kind of have a brawl. If you have economy in common, bro, that's a little harsh on us. At least we kind of like at least have something to do with that one. Obviously economy in common. I don't know, like what is that stuff? That shouldn't happen. It's like the best lineup you can ever get. I cannot like actually deal with that stuff. You can, come on, man. I don't need this, guys. Yeah, yo, my dude, how you doing? How you doing? There's a blade stone for us, okay. Well, he has another one, we're dead, right? 7 mana, 2 tsunamis already in our face. 12 mains as Skylar. Trade Samson. Slam. Now, I kind of have a board clear, right? Kind of have a board clear. We can kind of do this.
And smell the flowers.
Can draw. I kind of want to heal. I don't know why.
Spartans!
Hey there, Nora. How you doing, bro? Do we like draw here? I guess we do. We need an ally, a line cook is here, okay. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, let's see what's up. Star power is not too bad for us. Well, it's kind of bad. Oh, okay. And sunset quality 14. Okay. Always a lineup for this, you cannot do anything with any class. So that is fine. All good, my dude, all good. All good. What's cooking? A Handbuff paladin, bro. Handbuff, Handbuff warrior, maybe. Sorry. Handbuff warrior is cooking, bro. Insert mage, okay. We are put to the test here, I guess, with all the mages. Elite Advisor is probably a kip. Kinda needs that one. Floppy Hydra is actually pretty cool too.
I see you brought guests.
I think we kinda need a couple also here. For a mech here. Plus we need some kind of like tempo early game. Let me save you some time, bro. Let me save you some time here. And one more here. Oh, come on, bro. Well, at least it is a tempo, right? You're playing all of those cards anyway. You're playing all of those cards anyway. So Floppy Hydra comes out. Doesn't your deck lock shop farm? That's actually pretty interesting thought. But that's a deck from one of my YouTube and Twitch followers, and I kind of try out those archetypes there. So as far as this right now, like we are just trying the original version, right? We might just like do some kind of adjustments after. There are a lot of cards for us to consider. There's like a charge, something like for 4 mana deals 7 damage and access get to stats, right? Okay, some good stuff happens right there. Some good stuff happened right there. Hero Power Brawl? I mean Hero Power Stone Skin? Like a Brawl here is kind of weak, and he might just like I was a discounted version, right? He might just like have a Cunning Common. So I guess there is a Hero Power and Stone Skin for some extra tempo and all that good stuff. A couple of Turtles, which is pretty cool. I'll just play them out next time, probably boosts. Pretty easy activate with a drink. Well, as I saw, okay. As I saw, there's a Cunning Common. Might just like consider reducing the damage. It's kind of like a lot. You kind of need him to actually have a weaker turn. Ten damage from there. We can do like one for 5. He will deal 9. We will draw a couple of. We might just draw like a melee advisor one. Melee advisor. That was a discount. A Brawl and an Melee advisor next turn. I guess that is actually a good strat. But it depends if he has like a star power. If he has a star power, there is an instant loss for us. Because I don't really like. I cannot afford actually spending safety goggles right now. I might just need it for sanitize after. Okay, let's risk that stuff. Maybe this game cannot be won like without a risk. Like again, turn 5, I'm facing 2 tsunamis. It's fun as hell though. Star power and we have that. Turn 5, we're facing 2 tsunamis, 3 games in a row. I guess that is a reality we are playing right now. And that is, I guess that is why I was so tired of Hearthstone like previous days. Like I don't know. Turn 5, 2 tsunamis. The previous game we got turn 6, Star Power into Sunset Valley, and the game before we had 3 tsunamis till turn 6. That's kind of awesome. One of my YouTube followers was actually like concerned about images there. And ask what I think. Like, as I said to him, and I'll probably repeat it here, the whole problem of the mage is not like the strength of the deck. The whole problem of the mage is that it kind of like denies the ability of any of the other decks that are pretty much playable and can do okay against anything else but a high rolling mage. And it denies all of those decks out of the ladder. And that is a huge problem. Because the next expansion will come out and the mage will still ruin all the dreams and hopes for all the people out there. And the next expansion will just like do nothing. Because the big spell match is just too strong. There is no cards, like no archetype that can do better on turn 6 than a mage. Because turn 6, 3 tsunamis, bro. They didn't add any cards that allows you to actually play as much stats and as much damage on a board till turn 6. No other like card, no other class can do that, even with the new expansions. Yeah. As hard as they want to actually push that stuff, it doesn't happen. And that is probably actually why I'm less hyped about the next expansion than some other people. Because people will just play the same decks after the next expansion come out. Maybe with a couple of like new cards that will actually make a mage stronger and maybe some kind of aggro stronger. That is about it. Because there will be like aggro warrior finally, so the warrior will play out. At least that happens, right? So that might come out, right? Some more new aggros that you actually battle with a mage there. That's about it. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. I kind of want to slam my own guy. Turtolin. I might need our Turtolin though. And let's just destroy it. Well, it's kind of like feels weird for us to destroy that stuff. Let's just do this for now. Okay. Kinda need to cycle through the deck anyway, as much as possible.
Is someone there?
Oh, so there's a giant rock, okay. Well, we have a ball at least to respond to the first playhouse wave. There's a first playhouse wave. There you go. Oh, he goes all in, really. Goes all in, really.
I love height.
It's a 50-50 this way. But if you attack one,
Love height.
it's actually like a 66, right? Because if any of those two, like for example, survive, that is actually better for us, because we can like remove it with an execute.
I love height.
So mathematically, this is like a correct move right there. Okay, good stuff. And discounted version, don't really need it, but I actually need to play that out. And we train the discounted version well. Oh, here is a couple more, okay, good stuff. Both of the playhouses are own, which is weird. But he still has probably like a skill play, right? With the Sonya and the Grifta. So he still has like win condition there. Sanitizers here. Let's do one drink. Floppy. And a floppy, okay. More sensible. Hey there, my dude. Your deck is cooking. Finally joins the streams there. Your deck is cooking there, bro. We faced 3 mages. As you can see, didn't turn out too well. In case you missed. Now it's a little more doable against like against a rogue zone. A little more doable.
Now this is treasure.
Hold on, what are you doing? Hold on, my dude. Wait, what are you doing? Your ship. Everything must go. Okay. Which is perfectly fine with me so far. Underclocked. Okay, let's go. That's only one everything must go, but for a second one he has to actually do a lot. So that way, which is like not too bad. Have 2-1 costs here, which is nice. The only problem is that we actually have to shuffle them out for an Gorbersher to actually be good. And we actually need to play this stuff in case we actually draw a reserved spot, right? Oh, and Cindy is also, yeah, that is an Exodia guy, and we don't really have a removal for that one, and which is like a huge problem though. Shadow stuff, okay. Well, we want him to actually draw those, right? Right now. All 5, for 5 damage. 6 mana for us, and a couple muscle. Both. Let's see, 1 and a 50-50. Oh, come on, bro. Okay.
Job's done.
Exodia is such a great reference, well, you know, a lot of people actually call it that. Because it's basically like, you know, kill your opponent in 1 turn.
This treasure ain't fit for our
But it was like, you know, it was actual effort. It was actual effort, though. Yeah, here goes the Sonia.
This one's a trophy.
They have like a lethal already, I don't believe that. With 2 taunts on the board.
This is treasure.
I don't believe that even for 6 there. Okay, that is a little bad. That is kind of bad. And we don't really like have the board clear. That is a problem for us, I guess. Crap into remove that guy, destroy 1, and play the 3rd one. Okay, so he has 20 eruptions in his deck, right? Right now, up to now, and 4 of his own cards. Let's see if he can hold though. Such a hard game to play full decks into your hand to be all at once. Okay, now we at least have like a way to deal with that stuff. At least we have a way to deal with that stuff, right? He has 1 more Sonia. Oh, a cover artist. Right? Cover artist. Give him a Sonia here.
Love, hi.
Yes, chef.
Well, let's see. If we are dead. Well, I guess he drew 1 card. Well, if he doesn't have a draw, we might just like, you know, why top deck something like Sleep Under the Stars and see what happens. He doesn't have a lot of steam left, like blue at that point, but he has a lot of damage in the board. He has like 19 eruptions and 5 of his own cards, right? Because he drew 1 and 1 damage. It's 4 each. Damn, that is a lot of damage though. And a grief tattoo, bro, you're okay there.
This is treasure.
Bro, you're okay there. Speaker Stomper. And a draw. You could actually do 2 draws with a huge with a huge chance for you to actually you know, kill us immediately there. Oh, so you draw a whole deck anyway. Okay, fine. So you draw a whole deck anyway. That's some cool stuff. Okay. Well, so far not so good, as you can see. You didn't see that one? You didn't see that archetype though? That is like a common rogue out there. I see this rogue like almost in each game though. A mage rogue. Yeah, that is a lot of damage there. That is like what a high legend looks like right now. Mage rogue, maybe a shaman, right? Maybe nostalgia shaman. Mage rogue, maybe nostalgia shaman. Maybe Mage Rogue again, so you know, it's kind of like... maybe Mage Rogue Shaman, maybe like something like this. But I'm still in the mood for the deck, I don't really care. And again, the Mage, okay. We played 5 games, 4 Mages out of that, okay. Looks awesome though. As I said, probably like a new expansion will not do anything about that. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, new expansion will not like do anything about that. We just cannot like outvalue Mage right now. There is no other deck that can deal you 9 damage plus summon 3 minions 3/6 on turn 4. No other class can do that. And that is why Mage is so popular. I guess this is it. Yeah, kind of wanted to buff the total here. You're so excited to see how the new expansion works? Well, I'm telling you now, you'll not probably see a lot of new decks. So. Oh, so that is a rainbow, right? Rayla Rainbow Mage. Okay. Well, which is not too bad. Well, this is not too bad, by the way. I kind of need it to tone. Need to cycle through the deck. Gonna make a new decks? Well, a lot of us will do. I'll probably think some sense through. So I still have like a Handbuff DK that I want to actually make it work. You know, I kind of think it might have a shot, but I was like not in the mood. As soon as I was thinking about like a Handbuff DK to go back to it for like a couple of weeks already, and as I said, I was not in the mood. But as soon as I saw your Handbuff Warrior, I was like, okay, I have to play that one. Okay, finally something for me there. Okay, we have to play that guy, I guess. We have so many minions in our hand and 0 draws, unfortunately. Have a Handbuff DK? Yeah. I sent you a video of Handbuff. No, oh, I didn't really send you a video of a Handbuff, right? That I made. It has a high cost card in the deck of 4. 4 mana is the highest cost card on my Handbuff. How do we get rid of that stuff? We didn't have a ramp up, unfortunately. We'll need a lot of mana to actually play all of those cards. A lot of mana to play all of those cards. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I played Handbuff DK for a while. Maybe like the first time I actually played it was when a Handbuff Paladin was in the meta. And a Handbuff DK actually did pretty well against the Handbuff Paladin. Like, what do we do here? Like, I have 0 clue, so... We draw probably because I need answers, and I don't really have any of those. Okay, Blade Storm is kind of like meh. That's at least something, right? 1 damage, like destroy a couple of minions here, couple of muscles. Okay, looks kind of fine. Okay, looks kind of fine because we need to actually stop the damage here. Okay, another buff for Melee Advisors is nice. He got off with a reverberation, but he didn't like have another copy. I mean, he probably has like one. Oh, it's a 40 card version of the deck, so he probably has 2 reverberations and 2 buy ones get one freeze, right? Probably something like this in his deck. Oh, Norgan, come on, man. Really, no. I don't really know how to deal with that guy. We have 0 responses so far. 0 responses so far. Hmm. All we can do is kind of like we can try. Where can we find my nothing?
What rhymes with choices?
Slam into your execute. Might be right. We might just like find and slam into execute if we trade here. Okay, we need a slam first. How many? Come on. Oh, it's 2 out of 17. Such a low chance though. We might just like have an okay turn with a couple muscle. You have like a 50-50 for to hit for a buff. Execute. Didn't help them. Okay, let's go with an alien advisor in such a case. I guess you're right, like trading cooks always feels kind of good. Because if deck has a lot of answers and a lot of draws, maybe like trading early is actually key to in this matchup. Like in whatever matchup, right? Maybe you know, I'm thinking too much about like playing out handout. You just have to trade and like, you know, pray for a kind of like ramp up. Kind of in common for another.
Knowledge will be
Okay.
your salvation.
Dude, if we just like have one brawl, this is like a really bad move, so.
Unravel the secrets lost to time.
Just one brawl. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, welcome to High Legend, bro. I know you played this deck like for a while, so you know, a little lower, but in High Legends there is no mercy whatsoever. Okay, one more. I'll play one more, and I'll just like go back to some, you know, strong decks out there. Statistically, well, this deck it has a cool concept. Like I had a lot of decks like this, all of those location rocks, all of those like location warlocks that are designed to actually have like a cool and a fun game, and I had a lot of fun with those. If you check like videos from the start of the month that I posted, I tried a lot of cool decks, a lot of like, you know, crazy stuff that is kind of like exists in Hearthstone. But the whole problem with that was Location Druid was fantastic. I've only seen one when it ran me over. Well, the kind of problem with all of those decks is that are pretty much like interesting in concept, right? All those like you know, big demon warlocks, location rocks, location warlocks, all of that like cool decks that are out there, wheel warlocks and all of that good stuff. They are just dying badly against a mage. All of those decks, unfortunately. And that is a huge problem of the Hearthstone right now. Unfortunately, that is. You can just play a mage, play the curve, play like green cards. Zero cares whatsoever on what happens on the other side of the board. You're just playing green cards, play your own health. You don't really have to think about any trades, anything like this. No, that's just like for the week, you know. You just like, you know, play the cards that are shining green and win games just because your deck is just overpowered. That is it. Like that is the whole problem with the deck. Like all of Hearthstone right now. That is about it. I kind of want to play that guy. And a stone skin armor without a drum. I just want to throw away my hand as fast as possible for reverse spot to actually work. Yeah, it's still huge. Even after the nerf, it's still huge. It's still hard to actually win with that one. Like with anything but a mage. You have to be like either heavy aggro or some kind of like heavy control-ish deck that has like thousands of win conditions in it, you know, all that good stuff. Well, yeah,
The best
happens.
new homes under the hardest climb.
Yeah, a Mista, okay. That is one of his win conditions, right? The last time I checked. The last time I checked, that was one of his win conditions. So we trade now. Turtle. We get a couple of minions. We hope for it to be traded again for us, and didn't happen. Didn't happen, obviously. Yeah, we can kind of like do a 4-4 here on the board and just like go face. We are a little protected with a 2-2 on the board against Horizon Waves, but that's about it. I might just need a draw, or not. Like, we have a Turtle, right? We are really highly likely to actually draw. No, not really likely, so... We can draw with a Slam and hope, right? Let's do it. As far as I remember, there's like one of the huge, heaviest minions that he'll play out. Like, except like maybe on Neon and all that good stuff. But I will see. If you didn't see like this deck, there is another tier 1 deck, which is called an Old Druid, that can casually deal 100 of damage into your face on turn 9. Casually, like without even a problem there. Casually without a problem. And I was like, the only card that he can play out was having like 4 cards right now in his hand at that point. That was a Neon Arm, and he found it, right? He found exactly a Neon Arm for a full board clear and a Neon Arm on board. Ooh. Casual 30. Casual 30 damage. How about that? How about casual 30 damage there? Sounds nice, right? So our plan here is to win. A brawl, right? With a Turtle. We do a Turtle or a Stone Skin Armor just because we don't really need a draw, just need a win here, and if we lose, we have still like a 5-5 on the board, for example. We'll at least draw some kind of like taunt for the next turn and hope for him not to be able to actually kill us now, you know? That is our like whole game plan. That is why I actually played a Turtle, not a Stone Skin here. To have like more ability for us to actually win. Has to play a drink. Has to play a drink, and we will play an Ally Advisor here. And Ham probably. But I don't really know if that is enough. I don't believe so, by the way. So we do this. We probably draw and hope to find some kind of like line cook. Okay, that's good. We found it. So now we do what? Now we trade one. Draw. Try to find another one. Didn't happen. We execute this guy. We do an Ally Advisor for some more health. And another line cook. Just for us like to have as much stats on the board as possible. And let's hope for all of those drinks to actually hit a 2-6. Not a 2-6. Come on, I needed that health. Like he just rolled 25%, and we might be just dead because of it. Okay, that is nice. Oh, come on, really? So he heals this one, not to heal an Ally Advisor, bruh. What are the odds for this to happen? What are the odds for this to happen? Might be just dead now because of the spell damage, and we don't really have a lot of health. We could have much more. Could have much more. You could have like a 18 from here, plus it could heal it for 3 more, which would be 9 more health. So it could be like not a 12 armor right there, but much more. That's more than enough drinks for it, right? Yeah. That's messed up. Bro, welcome to Hearthstone, right? Didn't see that before? Really? That's messed up. Bro, I'm dealing with that for a month already, with all of that garbage. It was like top 3 tier decks that you saw. A Mage, a Rogue, Exotic Rogue, and Insidious Rogue, and an Old Druid. Rogue and a Druid are those like ODK decks. You know, but a Druid actually does really bad against the Mage, and a Rogue does it a little better because it can actually gain a temple with Everything Must Go. And Mage, obviously, and you know, Rogue and a Druid. You can see like sometimes maybe, as I said, Nostalgia Shaman. That is a whole ladder right now. You just have to adjust when the new set comes out. Well, maybe that is the case, right? Maybe that is a problem with the Handbuff right now. So as far as it is, thank you everyone for watching. This was a Handbuff Warrior presented from one of my Twitch followers again, MajickShadow. Make sure to check him out, right, on a Twitch. He's right there in the chat. Was cheering out for his deck, as no one else. For us, actually cheered for us to actually win. Hi YouTube, yeah. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to check all the links to the deck and to the playlist that you might enjoy in the description of the video. But for now, that is bye-bye to this deck.